3, 2, 1.
Hi, Kerry Greenaway here, Parasearch Radio, with your weekly update of shows and everything that's going on in Parasearch Radio. So, what happened last week? Well, I was away and the team did what they wanted to do. So what did they do is the question. I'm still trying to find out if they got into trouble at all while I was away. I don't think they did. I think they were very good and held the fort beautifully for me while I was on my lovely holiday. But I'm back and refreshed. And so let's have a little look at what they did last week. Well, last Monday on the Parasearch Radio UK Encore show, we talked all things paranormal. And at the time, about 2 weeks ago, believe it or not, they a thing called Yanni and Laurel was trending on the socials. So we had a little look at that. And it was a roundtable discussion. So as you can imagine, the discussion went off in many different angles. And we looked at green-skinned people, which I think most of you must know that tale, in the UK at least. And then we looked at blue-skinned people as well. That's a real thing. Listen to the show if you don't know what that is. But we talked about all sorts of things. We went right around table. And we ended up on a really good point of the discussion, which we're going to carry on this week on the Paramania show on Thursday. So check out the show to see where we went with that one. Because as I say, roundtable discussions are great because they go off in all different angles. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, hi Gary, how are you? Nice to see you in the chat room. On Tuesday evening on the Paranormal Concept Show, Paul had the lovely Jack Kenner in the studio. He's one of the guest speakers at Living Paranormal Parafest this year. So it was an absolute pleasure to get to talk to him. Absolutely fascinating man. Had some very good views on TV, what happens on paranormal TV. So he does that. So it was really good to actually have a chat to him on Tuesday. Well, that clearly was a pre-record because I was on that show, even though I wasn't here. It's amazing. The power of technology. Anyway, on Wednesday evening, Sean Cadman had the lovely Barry John in the studio. I did get a chance to listen to that one, so that was a fascinating discussion. Always like listening to how different people work in the field and their opinions, mediums, and how they interpret what they get up to or what they sense whilst they're actually out and about on investigations. Really, really interesting discussion, that one. Haunted Histories. On that last Wednesday, and was all about Peterborough Museum. Now, there were a few tech issues, but that has been now edited together and is available over on the Parasearch Radio YouTube channel. So if you want to listen to the whole show, hi, Mark. Nice to see you. Hi. If you want to catch up with that show in its entirety, go over to the Parasearch Radio YouTube channel where you'll be able to get the whole thing without the tech issues that we had on that night. Poor old Penny was having like kittens, quite frankly. And she had the lovely Ashley Nib in the studio with her to discuss Peterborough Museum. And that was a good discussion. On Thursday evening, lovely Kaz. So all my team is so lovely. Kaz had Jason Forster in the studio from Heartland Paranormal, all the way over from Nebraska. Fantastic team working over there. They're absolutely brilliant. Again, if you missed it, check it out because really, really lovely. We want to sort of bring the global community together, not just the UK community together. And these people are working in ways that maybe we don't think of in the UK. There's different locations and, ways of working. And it's always nice to see the global community, not just the UK community. I love that. Hi, Jordan. Hi. I love it when you lot join me. I love that. On Friday evening, the Dark Mirror show, Mark was poorly that night, so they did a replay of the vampire show we did with Ronald Murphy, which showed the origins of vampires, which was absolutely fascinating. He's absolutely brilliant, Ronald Murphy, written lots and lots of books on lots of different topics, absolute authority of information, that guy. And when we had him on, it was absolutely fascinating. going back to the origins. When I went into that show, I was thinking, garlic and steaks through the heart and stuff like that. And hi, Claire. Nice to see you. I haven't caught up with you yet since I got back from holiday. So it was fascinating listening to the origins of vampirism, going right back to Lilith. Didn't know that. Apparently that was Adam's first wife. Didn't know that. So if you don't know about those things, check it out, because it's all really, really fascinating stuff. Well, I find it fascinating. And I know you guys do too. All available on the Parasearch Radio YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Hi, Linda. Hi. I love it when I see all your names pop up. I love that. Anyway, on Sunday evening, last night, this was my first show back. I did a little controversial topic. It always goes off into a bit of a debate when this topic comes up on the socials, which is about governing the paranormal. Now, I had Kev Kerr in the studio. Love that man. He's absolutely fascinating. Always got a really, really interesting and intelligent viewpoint. Hi, Lindsay. On things. He researches absolute hell out of subjects, and he did no different in regards to when we talked about governing the paranormal. And we also had the lovely CJ Simmons in the studio as well, talking about that one. It was in an hour. We didn't manage to cover all the aspects that we could have covered with that one, but I think we brought some really good points to the table, and I think that it was a really fascinating show, very well received. Again, if you've not caught up with that, Parasearch Radio on YouTube is where you need to go. Don't forget to click subscribe it. So what have the Parasearch team been up to this week? Well, Mark Manley, my very own Mark Manley, my Dark Mirror co-host guy, he's actually taking on a research project. Yeah, he shocked me today. I said to him, what have you been up to? When I've taken on a research project. And I was like, what's that then? You didn't tell me about this? And he went, something to do with the Council of Nine. So I was like, right, not heard of that term before. Explain. Well, we know he loves his precursors, and he loves the lap over with various religions and cultures throughout time, where he's actually looking at the gods from these different groups and seeing the correlations between them, and doing that sort of thing. And that's his own little private little research project, and he's loving that. And I thought, oh, bless him, bless his little cotton socks. I did. And then he told me that something about Dr. Ruth, and then it all went a bit weird, as it does when we talk to Mark, as you know if you listen to the Dark Mirror show. Bless him. Anyway, so he's doing that in the background, which, again, I'll find absolutely fascinating to find out where he goes with that particular research. I love it. I do love it when people get a bit between their teeth. I do love it when they get a bit between their teeth and they run off in an angle, and then they end up going down different rabbit holes, and then you hear the progression of that research come through. To me, that process is fascinating, and I love that. When I talk to so many people in the field, and we're talking about what they focused on, but how they got to that point of focus, it's absolutely amazing. And some of the things you end up researching when you are looking into things, that's what makes this field so awesome. That's what makes this field so interesting, because it can lead you down so many different pathways of learning. And that's what makes, well, for me, I don't know about you lot, but that's what makes it so exciting. That, no matter how hard sometimes you try to explain something away, or to debunk something, or to find out the whys, and you've spoken to so many people in the field and you still can't find a reason. You still can't find that's what it is. You know what I mean? Or various research projects I'm doing, it takes you off into so many different angles. I love that. And that's, so the fact that Mark's gone ahead and got his own little research project going, to me, it's like, oh, bless him. I love him. Love that man. Absolutely love that man. Penny has written a new blog. That's up now on the parasearchradio.com. That's on our website. She has a little rant. Yeah, our Penny, she's having a little rant about history, obviously, with Penny and her history, and how we edit our history. And she talks about workhouses and how we've sort of edited that out of our history, and our perception of that is like little Oliver Twist standing in this little bowl going, I want some more. When in actual fact, they were supposed to be, and generally, a force for good. But the editing and has sort of like changed the reality of what that is. So go read it. Actually, I think I've got the link for you guys. Let's see if I did it. Yes, I did it. Get in there. That's a live score right there. So go over there, check out her blog. Because she's turning into a great little blogger, is our Penny. See, when you bully them enough, they do these jobs and they find they're awesome at it. Absolutely brilliant at these things. And it's expanding their skill sets. And again, I love that side of it too. Now, don't forget, we have a sharing and caring event going on for Parasearch Radio. If you're interested and you'd like to find out more information, register on the parasearchradio.com page, that, you know, the event you're thinking of doing, and you'll get sent a pack, which will give you all the information you need. And basically, on the 18th of May next year, we are hoping that loads and loads of people and teams do their own event, or go away, organise their own event, set up specifically for charity. And Parasearch Radio are sending out a pack to sort of give you sort of all the legalities that you need to cover in regards to charity events and things you need to look at, and to be part of the Parasearch banner, come under the Parasearch banner, so we can help not organise it for you, but we can help advertise it for you and share, and maybe do a show and bring you on the show while you're doing your event, that sort of thing. So check out that. We've talked about it before. So say if you register on the parasearchradio.com page, you'll be sent a pack, and with loads and loads of information in there. And if you want any more information on that, speak to myself or speak to Kaz, Kaz Rooney from the Spectral Zone, and we hopefully will be able to enlighten you if you're a little confused still of what that is all about. But it's quite simple. It's one day, organise an event for charity, your team, do what you want, yeah? Come under the rules and regs, advertise it with, you know, Parasearch Radio will support you in regards to advertising and help talk to you about stuff. And, you know, if you're coming up against any issues, maybe offer some advice, you know, but at the end of the day, it'll be your event. We're not doing it for you. It's you guys out there doing it. And then on the day, we're talking about doing a whole marathon day where we're talking to various people from various teams around the country and trying to bring the field together in a way that it hasn't. So we want everybody involved. We want teams involved. We want authors involved. We want researchers involved. We want the academics getting out in the field maybe. We want all sorts of things going on this day to try and raise money for charity. Whatever charity you want, it's your choice of charity too. We won't dictate to you what you do or how you do it. We'll help give you the legalities and what you need to do to fulfill the legal side of it, and we'll give you any support and advice and help advertise it for you. But on that day, we're planning on doing a massive, massive, big bring it together kind of day show on that one. I think it might be a 24-hour no-sleep marathon for me on that day. And knowing a cat, she's probably got lots of things planned for me to be doing, like making me look stupid and stuff. Anyway, so that's what's been going on in the background for Parasearch Radio. Now, what's happening this week on Parasearch Radio? Well, tonight we've got the Parasearch Radio Encore show. Now, because I was away last week, we didn't do a show. So there's going to be a replay of a show tonight. And I'm going to actually replay the Paranormal chat show, the Yanni Laurel blue-skinned, green-skinned people kind of show, round table discussion that we had. So I'm going to replay that one for you guys. So if you missed it, tune in 9 p.m. I'll be there in the chat room as always. You know, so if you want to come and have a little chat to me while that's going on and having a listen to the show, that'd be great. Love that. Okay. On Tuesday, we have the Paranormal Concept Show with the lovely Paul Rook and myself. We've got Mickey York on this week. Mickey is well known in the paranormal field. He has talked about the ghost box and all sorts. So join us on Tuesday. I've got to look into Mickey more. I know he's done, I think he did the Haunted Mansion as well this year. This year. God, this year's going so quick. I'm losing track of where we're at. Losing track. So we've got Mickey York on in the studio on Tuesday night. That's going to be a live show. So if you've got any questions you want to give to Mickey, then get into the chat room, because we will be live and kicking, and we'll be able to field those questions to him for you guys. Hi, Paul. My other boss, keeping an eye on me. On Wednesday evening, we kick off at 8 p.m. with the Supernatural Chat Show with Sean Cadman. I don't know who he's got on yet. It's a mystery. He's going to have a mystery guest for us on Tuesday. So we will have to wait and see with bated breath as to who the lovely Sean Cadman brings on to chat to. On Haunted Histories following him at 9 p.m, she's talking about Margam Castle. Margam Castle. I always get it wrong. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Cheryl is working really, really hard. If you're interested in some crystals at the moment, she's just had a massive lot of pre-loves in, and oh my God, some of them are just like awesome. So go check out Cheryl's group, Dragon Ascension Therapies pre-loved group. That's the one you want, because they are beautiful. Trust me. I'm like literally dribbling when I'm seeing some of those go up. Anyway, I got off topic. Sorry. Where was I? Margam Castle. That's where we're at. Now, she's talking to Paranormal Phenomena Wales on this one. That's actually, I was thinking about this the other day. I want more people from Scotland and Wales to come through. I know there are a few of you out there. So if you know of any teams in Wales or Scotland, or anybody that's interesting up in those fields, then let us know. Because Wales seems to be very, 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 very quiet, but it's got some amazing places. And in Port Talbot, which is where Margam Castle, I can never say it, God, I keep confused with words, which is where it is. Now this, although the house itself, which is an absolutely beautiful Gothic mansion, if you've not seen this place, you need to go check that out, because it is beautiful. I know MJ Dixon has been doing some investigations there recently. Now, the house itself was built in the 1800s, and it is stunning. But previous to that, it's the site of a monastery that was actually ruined in the dissolution of the monastery things in Henry VIII's time. So the whole land has got so much history on it. So if you want to know all about that, then check into the Haunted History show, where she's talking to Paranormal Phenomena Wales, all about that place. And it is, trust me, stunning place and really haunted. Some really good activity has been caught there. On Thursday evening, the Spectral Zone with Kaz, she's got her very own Gary Bradfield on. She's got him on. We finally managed to get him back on, and hopefully no tech issues this week. He's from East Anglian Paranormal Investigations. He's lovely. He's really nice. They do so much in the field. They're always out and about. They've been out investigating with RAPS recently, doing some investigations with them. I believe they were at Woodchester Mansion last weekend. I believe. Kids. Every time I do a live, the kids. Always. Every time. So I believe they were there last weekend. But they are really, really hitting the field hard, doing lots of investigations, loads and loads of stuff coming up. So well worth checking out Gary on Thursday evening to hear everything that East Anglian Paranormal Investigations have been up to. Now, on Friday evening, on the Dark Mirror Show, we are back, full team, talking about what we should have spoken about last week before Mark went poorly. Leo? Yeah. Everyone can hear you, darling. We are talking about psychic vampires or energy vampires. I say it was the show we should have done last week. We're doing it this week for you guys. Again, that should be an awesome show. Usual Friday night fun on a Friday, where we give you lots of information. My little monkey. I give you lots of information as well. Have some fun with the topics. They're all giving you thumbs up, Leo. Hi, Yosei. Hi, Yosei. Love you. Love you. Yeah, loads of fun on a Friday. We like to bring a bit of more lightheartedness, but loads of information with that as well. So join us in the studio at 9 p.m. for that one. On Sunday this week on the Spirit Dimension show, myself, I'm actually joined by Ashley Nibb again this week because we have another doctor in the house. We have a Dr. David Saunders. in the house. This guy is fantastic. He is doing lots of talks with the SPR at the moment, and he's talking about dreams. He's looking at the dream realm, nightmares, dreams, lucid dreaming, that sort of thing, and how that links into the paranormal and how our mind works as well. So I can't wait to talk to him. He's just brilliant. So if you want to know more about the dream realms and the dream, how your brain is working in regard, the phone's going and everything now. It's like mayhem on a Monday in my house, literally mayhem. So if you want to join, don't want to. I know you're going to join me to talk to Dr. David Saunders all about the dream realms, nightmares, and the roles of lucidity in that realm. Anyway, on that note, goodness me, another full week, another manic household on a Monday. Whatever time I do it on a Monday, it's going to get manic. So I just have to just go for it. Don't forget, Parasearchradio.com is our website where you can check out all our blogs. You could check out who we are, what we've done in the past, what teams we're affiliated with. You can check out who's part of the support network for Parasearch Radio. If you miss a show, you've got 2 forums. You can go check out the shows. You can go onto the Spreaker channel where we broadcast live, and the past shows are there. Or go over to our YouTube channel, click like, share, and subscribe. I'm getting used to saying that now. Can you tell? Don't forget, tell your friends about us. If there's something you want us to cover, let us know, and we'll sort that out for you. If you've got something you want to say, let us know. We'll talk about it, and we'll get you onto a show maybe. And on that note, enjoy the shows for this week. I'll be back next Monday, and I might even do a quick Q&A on Sunday. What do we think? Shall I do a Q&A on Sunday? I haven't done one of those yet. I think everybody's done one apart from me. So maybe I'll do my own question and answer session on Sunday even. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. Anyway, on that note, guys, don't forget 9 p.m. every night of the week, apart from Saturday, and 8 p.m. on a Wednesday. Take care. Love ya.